Welcome to the Travel Agent Podcast. I'm your host, Aylin Blanco. I interview successful industry professionals and share my personal journey to becoming a travel agent. The show is for aspiring travel agents and travel professionals at every level. My mission is to uncover the universal keys to thrive in this business. Join me as I take a closer look into the life of a travel agent. Hello, and welcome to a special episode of the Travel Agent Podcast. Shannon Cunningham has come back to tell us about something really awesome that's going on in the industry. And I wanted to do a whole show about it because I think it is going to be extremely helpful to your businesses. But I'm going to let her reintroduce herself and we're going to get started.
Yeah, so thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be here. I am coming to you as I'm Shannon Cunningham. I am a travel advisor. I am the owner of Paradise Vacation Escapes. Been in the travel industry for about 21 years now, and I've owned Paradise Vacation Escapes for about 11 years. 11 years now. However, I am kind of branching off, still staying in the travel industry, but doing so in a different way with Inspired by Shannon. I am contracted by Gifted Travel Network and the Global Institute for Travel Entrepreneurs, GIFT, to do engagement work for their communities. And ASTA has called on my services and just different things. So I'm kind of getting out and about on the agent side of things. So yeah, so I'm always excited to be among travel agents, among my peers. I think travel advisors are a different breed of people, and I like that breed.
I do too. Um, so, what is this big event that is going on?
So this big event has been going on for about 7 years now. So some of you may have heard of it, some of you may have not. It's called the Book More Travel Workshop. And it's taken place over the past few years in Charlotte, North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte at the Ballantine. It's been put on by the Global Institute for Travel Entrepreneurs, GIFT, which is a membership community of travel agents, where it's a community of advisors that talk about how to run your business as an entrepreneur. It's not supplier driven, it's not destination driven. It's about running a business because, let's face it, we're entrepreneurs at heart when it comes to being a travel advisor, especially in this day and age, in the home-based travel agent, in the independent consultant model. We have to know how to run a business. We have to know how to market. We have access, travel agents have access. I think we have too much access to to certifications, trainings, become a Hawaii specialist, a Royal Caribbean specialist, and all of those are very, very important. But we get that travel agent training all the time. But what we don't get training on, and what most of us in the travel industry didn't go to school for, is how to run a business. And that's what the Global Institute for Travel Entrepreneurs does. So this year, the Global Institute for Travel Entrepreneurs is teaming up with their sister company, Gifted Travel Network, which is a host agency, to put on the Book More Travel Workshop. And like I said previously, it's been in person, and we were only able to invite so many people because the ballroom could only hold so many people, and it would cost about $300 to attend, paying for AV bills, paying for coffee for all these people, all of those things. So it was limited to the number of people that went, but the agents that went were blown away by the caliber of content that they learned. They learned things like how to run your business, how to brand your business, how to have client attraction, how to nail your niche, why you need to have a niche and not just be an agent to anyone, how to and why to charge fees. I mean, where else do you talk about those things at a conference? So that's what the Book More Travel Workshop is. So this year, because some of us are still staying at home, and we can't get together in that huge amount of capacity. Book More Travel Workshop is going virtual. So we are super excited about that because that opens the doors up for us to do a lot of things differently. So we're going to make it a 3-day event, and the dates are March 23rd, 24th, and 25th, which is a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all virtuals. And our time frame is from 11 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. That way we can not have to wake up the people on the West Coast so early and still not run so late for the people on the East Coast, and the people in the middle and the central time zone's pretty good. However, this is a worldwide event. We already have people signed up from Uganda, Italy, Canada, and New Zealand, and the United States. So we've got 5 countries represented. So it is a global event. We have this year's sessions, or we're doing it 2 ways because it's virtual. We can have our attendees pick what track they want to go on. So you can go on level 1 or level 2. Level 1 being a more new advisor. If you're new to the industry, brand new, or been in it a year, 2 years, 3 years, still not sure about what to do, how to do it, that's the one you take. And that includes, case studies of branding, understanding the basics of your bottom line to get to profit faster. We all want to get to our profit faster. Key traits of successful travel entrepreneurs. Those are just a couple of the sessions that we're going to do. So we have a general session, and then we have breakout sessions. And then for the more experienced ones, we have a session called Want to Pay Yourself 6 Figures? Here's how. And they show you how. Jen Cochran is one of the most brilliant women I've ever met. And she talks about, in this session, she's the one who does, she's the money girl. She's brilliant, one of the most brilliant women I know. She teaches you how you can pay yourself 6 figures. She breaks out her magic spreadsheet. She shows you how it's done. If you plug in this number, if you plug in that number, and shows you right there, black and white, how to do it. She's done this in the past at workshops I've been to and in sessions. And so she's going to do it this year at Book More Travel Workshop. We're going to talk about Facebook ad strategies and how advisors are using it. Like really, we have a panel of advisors that are using Facebook ads, how they do it, what they put in it, and how it's working for them. So these are real people. And the sessions are live. They're not pre-recorded. You'll get to interact, and you'll get to interact, and you'll get to break off into smaller groups with other peers and talk about different things, have some little mastermind sessions. And it's pretty cool because Sandy Saburn is she's the VI, she's vice president of Gifted Travel Network. She has been taking these courses from these coaches that help people like Tony Robbins put on events, these Zoom events, these big. So it is going to be Zoom, but it's going to be a little different. They are going to be in their studio. The whole gift and the whole team putting on Book More Travel Workshop is going to be in the studio together safely and putting on this production. We even have our own DJ. So it's going to be as much as the real deal. Because we have our DJ when we're live in person. You have your walkout song when you're a speaker. We have music to keep people going. So yeah, we're going to have morning dance sessions. We're going to have lunch. So you can sign up for the workshop. It's only $47. That's a lot of information for $47 for 3 days of amazing content that I've seen it happen. I've seen it at the workshops I've been to. People come back the next year and said, this changed my life. I came last year. I went home the next week. I quit my full-time job, and I'm now running my business because of the things I learned here.
So what if I have a 9-to-5 and I still want to be able to be a part of this event?
So then you go in, you pay your $47, and then there's an option to upgrade. And you can upgrade to VIP status. And if you do that by March 16th, You get some swag sent to you, and you also get the recordings of all of the sessions. So it doesn't matter level 1, level 2, you get the recordings for everything. And if you upgrade yourself and you can attend, you also get access to VIP lunch breakouts. And so the lunch breakouts, I'm in charge of hosting the lunch breakouts. And those are really cool because it'll be like you're sitting at, it's BYOL, bring your own lunch. And we're going to throw all the Zoom etiquette out the window and we're going to eat with each other on Zoom. And we're going to have mastermind sessions. So I kind of, start up the mastermind sessions. I put people in groups or at a table together, and you get to discuss what's going on in the workshop. I may assign you a topic to talk about, and then we come back to the main lunchroom and talk about things as a group. So that's part of the VIP session. Also, with the VIPs, you get a special Q&A session with Meredith Hill, Jen Cochran, and Vanessa McGovern, who are the founders of Meredith is the founder of Gift, and they are the co-founders of Gifted Travel Network together. So they have their hands in all aspects of the travel industry. And so many people learn from them. They're business coaches, mentors, and they have coached a lot of successful travel advisors.
So do you mind telling us a little bit about what is masterminding? Why would that be important, and why would they want to upgrade to VIP?
Yeah, so many things happen at the lunch masterminds, because we've done it live in person where you get to mastermind with people at your group at your table. And so we may have a topic that says, what do you call success post COVID? What does success look like to you after COVID, a year after COVID is finished, or not finished, but once travel opens back up, what are you going to call success? And so you'll go around the table and each person will answer that question. And everybody's going to have different answers, different viewpoints. And you might even have questions that'll say, and somebody will say, well, so if success is having, $1 million agency in sales, wouldn't you rather have, take on 3 or 4 more ICs to help you get to that way? So you'll play off of each other. And so masterminding is when 2 or more brains get together and collaborate, and they form a 3rd, 4th, 5th brain that's even more powerful. And you can come up with more ideas, and you start, creative juices start flowing when you start masterminding with people in a collaborative spirit. And those lunches are really eye-opening, inspiring. We've been through so much together this past year, and we might not realize we're together. I don't know one travel agent that hasn't sat at their desk and cried in the last year, at least once, twice, 3 or 4 times a week, maybe
right.
a day. I mean, we have had a year, we've watched our paychecks go away. We've watched, we had no idea what's going to happen. When's the comeback going to happen? And we're about to rebound. We're starting to see the rebound happening. And so Book More Travel Workshop is coming in at perfect timing. We couldn't have planned it this way, but it's coming in at a time where there's going to be a rebound. And we want agents to be up-leveled and ready to come together and as an industry and say, yes, we're ready for you. We know you booked with an online booking engine and you got screwed, more or less, but we're here. We were fighting for our clients. We were helping to get money back. We were helping you figure out how to manage these future travel credits. We were on hold for 5 hours with the insurance companies. We did it and didn't get paid. And so many people got burnt. So Virtuoso Travel had over 200,000 calls looking for travel agents this past year during COVID. So the demand for travel agents is going to be huge this year. So we want travel advisors to be able to run their business in a productive way. That's going to be beneficial for the clients that they serve and be beneficial for them to make money, because you can make money selling travel.
You absolutely can. And this is so on topic and so timely, because what the travel agent podcast community is about is knowing how to run a business.
Mm-hmm.
Like, travel is your passion, and it is easy to get those certifications and learn this place after that place and talk to suppliers all the time because that's the part you love. But you can't have a successful business if you don't know the foundation and do those particular things right. And so that's why I wanted to have a special session and to really get the word out about the book More Travel, because I think it is a perfect vehicle, like you said, in a perfect time to really hone in your skills. And I know a lot of the audience, my audience and listeners are 9-to-5ers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I wanted to make sure that there is an option for you guys. Get the VIP. It's worth it. You should
It
invest in
is.
yourself, invest in your business. And this is an investment that I feel like is really going to benefit you tenfold. So I'm excited. I'm going to actually, I did a little event with you and you told me about it because I hadn't heard about it. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm pumped because I want to go too. So I'm going to be signing up. So I hope to see all of you there. Is there anything else that is going on that you think is going to be really cool, or is it still under wraps and we're going to find out?
So yeah, and you'll have the link to put in the show notes so people can go to that link and see the list of the breakout sessions, the time, the agenda, the people that are speaking. There's some testimonials there, and what else is going on? That there's always, oh, I forgot, there's prizes. We
I
have
knew there was something.
prizes. Now this is not a supplier driven event. However, there are so many suppliers out there that are so supportive of the gift community that they are giving us prizes to give away. And we are already giving away, we're going to give away a trip next week, next Thursday, on a Facebook Live for the attendees that are posting on their Facebook. We have a graphic that they post saying they're attending, and they have rules. So we're putting all of their names in a hat, and we're going to draw the winner on next Thursday. So one of the things, we like to do things different with Book More Travel Workshop and at Gift. So one of the things we do after you sign up, you also get access to a pop-up group, a Facebook pop-up group. So only the attendees are in this pop-up group. So just, real life scenario, this is the lobby. This is where everybody's hanging out before the conference. It's where we're pre-gaming. And we're hanging out and we're chatting about the event and we're talking about things that's going on. So I've been talking about the contest there. So we're already giving away prizes, and we have other prizes that we're going to give away during the conference. We've got a cocktail party that we're having.
A cocktail party.
Yes.
I like cocktail parties.
Me too. Me too. What else do we have? A coaching session. We have a networking event where we can network with each other. So there's so many different things going on. It's just impossible to make things as close knit and as tangible as it is when we're in real life. No, we're not going to be able to walk in and hug our friends and high five each other and write notes back and forth to each other at a conference, or sit by the fireplace in the hotel lobby and have drinks till 2 a.m. We won't be able to do those sorts of things, but this is going to be as close as we can possibly make it be, with the interaction, with the networking and the cocktail parties and different things like that. It's going to be as close to it as close to real as you can get. IRL, as close to IRL as you can get.
Well, I'm so excited about the event, and I'm extremely excited that you chose to come on here and tell my listeners about it and me, because I'm going to be signing up today. And if you'd like to sign up or learn more about this Book More Travel, you can go to the link that is going to be in the show notes and to the Travel Agent Podcast group on Facebook. All of the information will be there, and I'm going to be there. Shannon's going to be there, and we would love to see you there.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining the Travel Agent Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Visit thetravelagentpodcast.com for more information about today's episode and other travel agent resources. Be sure to tune in every Thursday for new episodes. Until next time, continue to build a travel business you love.